Hi guys, it's Candace. I'm here with Trevor from He Is We. He actually has his recycling socks on tonight, so he's ready to go. So Trevor, do you guys make an effort to stay environmentally friendly while on tour?
Absolutely. I wear my socks to contribute at the least bit, and then when I'm done with my Kirkland off-brand waters, I make sure that I recycle them.
Perfect. Does anyone else in the van, like, do you eat organic food? Do you try to, drive as...
Does a Cliff Bar count? I guess it would count. Does it? Can we make it count?
We can make it count. We can make it count.
The chocolatey peanut butter kind, which kind of makes me feel guilty because it makes me think that I'm being healthy because it's a Cliff Bar, but it's like the chocolate peanut butter kind, which kind of
totally fine, totally fine. Okay, and also I noticed this is your first headlining tour. How does it feel?
Magical. I mean, I don't know other words to describe it, but it's been a blast so far. We're a little over halfway through. Actually, not even halfway through. I don't know what I'm saying. And it's been great. Kids coming out. It's unreal.
Yeah. Have you noticed a lot more fans showing up?
Yeah. And a little older demographic rather than the 12-year-old girls that are following me around usually.
Exactly. And also, how did it feel the first time that you heard one of your songs on the radio?
On the radio, I was actually in Omaha doing a radio promotion tour, and I'd never heard the song on the radio, so it was kind of really weird. And we heard a little commercial snippet for it at first, and they were like, "Coming up, He Is We," and I was like, kind of take it back, and I was like, wait a second. So we had no service, so we went up to the top of a parking garage in our car, rental car, and just sat there and waited. Yeah. And we had to wait. They said coming up in the next 30 minutes, and literally, of course, it plays at the end of the 30 minutes. Always, yeah.
Always, yeah.
It was right after Kings of Leon and before Nicki Minaj or something.
That's so cool. How did that feel? I mean, before Nicki Minaj, that's amazing.
I literally was just taking pictures of the radio screen thing, and I was texting to my mom because it's when you don't know who to text, you always text your mom as long as it's safe and clean.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Or about your band.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Also, I've noticed, a lot of bands and a lot of people really getting into the environmental lifestyle, coming out with merchandise that's, biodegradable, guitar picks, CD cases. Is that something that you would consider doing or thinking about or have done? I don't know.
Yeah, I actually worked at a music store where I met Rachel, and they sold biodegradable picks, which was super,
awesome.
Yeah, it's super weird. It's when am I ever gonna voluntarily throw my pick on the ground?
Yeah, exactly.
But it'd be so cool knowing that it would disintegrate, or whatever. Yeah, so it's
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, I would definitely look into something like that. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And also, what would you say is your favorite song to perform while on tour?
On tour?
New or old?
New or old? Definitely the song Forever and Ever. It's just a super fun song.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, high energy stuff. Any of the newer stuff Prove You Wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, Happily Ever After. It's a cheese ball one.
Oh, obviously. The one that's on the radio, of course.
Of course, right? We had our own little twist to it and try to make it a little funner for us, I guess. Is funner a word? Can we use funner?
Funner, definitely.
More fun?
Definitely. That's a green word for sure.
Green.
But yeah, well, I mean, I noticed a lot of people were having fun at your show tonight, so I'm glad you guys got to come out, and thank you so much for your time, Trevor.
Yeah, thank you. You didn't say anything about the green tea, though.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. The green tea and the green socks, recycle socks. So,
unintentional.
Question, are you going to recycle this?
Absolutely. Chris.
I'm going to make sure. All right, we will make sure this gets recycled, and thanks for watching, guys. Can you guys name one thing that your middle school does to save the environment or to actually be green?
Recycle.
Recycling.
Recycling.
Recycling, maybe.
I think that it's imperative for people to realize that our resources are limited.
Like, what types of items can you use to harm the ozone layer?
Rockets.
What do you like better about organic than non-organic?
I like that it's not using a lot of the other crap that's going into it, because if I can't pronounce the ingredients, I don't really want it in my body.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Well, it sounds like you're very incredibly green.
Thanks.